chatter. This is my own flat. I'm very happy here.
I'm Penny, Say.
I'm Kathy.
He's a very good friend of mine. We're good flatmates. I'm Susie Redbottom.
My name's Sophie. We've been friends a long time.
Hello, how are you? My name is Cinnamon.
Everybody needs a home, somewhere to relax and enjoy things you want to do, somewhere that is safe and secure. This video is about 6 people who have found a place of their own. Rajinder Chatter used to live with his parents.
At one time, I didn't think he would be living on his own. My 3 sons had to share a bedroom. It came a time when things at home got really difficult. At night, they used to keep each other up, and Rajinder was like, he became aggressive.
I just needed to be independent and have my own place, become very responsible and everything.
My husband was against the idea altogether. He just wanted him to stay here. According to him, things weren't so difficult, but for me they were. I asked for some help from Ealing Mencap.
Rajinder was told he might be able to buy a house through a scheme called shared ownership.
We were very lucky in a way, because the girl who used to work there phoned us and told us there's a really nice 2-bedroom house in Ealing, just near where Rajinder goes to karate, taekwondo.
Half of the flat is mine, half of the flat is Notting Hills.
You don't have to have so much money at all, because you get 100% mortgage.
Cinnamon Ferguson lived with her mum. When she was 30, she started thinking about living on her own.
I remember the first time I realised Cinnamon wanted her own home was when we did a questionnaire. In this that it asked whether she wanted to move out, what kind of time she wanted away from home. And it was only that time that we actually went through this survey with Cinnamon and asking her questions. It was about respite and independent living and all this stuff. But she let us know this is what she wanted. I'm very excited about the whole thing, that this is, her own home was ultimately what she wanted. So since then, we've just been working towards that, really.
And now Cinnamon lives in a flat she rents from a housing association.
Yes, mustn't forget the Ricky Martin calendar. Is there anything else in your room you want to show? The picture of you on your wardrobe?
Catherine wanted to live with her friend Polly.
With my mum, my dad, my brother and my sister.
For a long time, Catherine said that she wanted to live with her friends. She knows that's the model of what you want to do. You want to live with people of your age and have fun. This is a privately rented house from a landlord. It's funded at the moment largely and hopefully soon wholly by a housing benefit. The landlord was quite understanding about what we were trying to do, and they were quite happy to go along with it. A lot of private landlords aren't interested in people on housing benefit. As soon as we said, there's a possibility, do you want to? It was yes, and she never had any sort of second thoughts about it. She didn't get upset or emotional about leaving home. She was, yeah, let's do it. I want to do it.
Sue and Sophie moved out of a hostel. They took us back there to visit.
Hobsfield is a hostel. People none of the difficulties like me. When I first got there, I was moved out of my family's. This is dining room because this is eating in.
This is a sitting room where they all sit and watch television.
25 people lived in this hostel.
This is hallway.
It's group living. There's a lot to recommend it, but it's not necessarily right for people to live this way for the rest of their lives.
This room is me. It's the I used to live.
Most bedrooms were shared.
Room. All the space
There were some things about living in a hostel that Sue liked. She was near to friends and she enjoyed spending time with the staff, but Sophie didn't like it very much.
I did want to move out because the noise at the night time was terrible. The slamming was awful. I asked them about a house and they said I could move.
I would like to see everyone here move on with the right support. Living in their own house has got to be better than living at Hobbsfield, which, however nice we try to make it, is still an institution. We organised that they moved in together because they were seen very much as a couple. They did lots of things together and supported each other, and they wanted to live together, which is important.
Sue and Sophie moved into a great home in Horsham.
This is my room. It has a bit of fan of dolphins. It's my dolphin posters, my calendars, and my friend up there. This one. She's a great friend of mine.
I don't really want to move out. One of the managers make me go out. Things changed at first, but I like it now.
You want to start off, Sunny, and have a look at which one you want to...
When she first moved in, I actually moved in with for the first week or 2 weeks.
You want a blink one? Yep.
I think it was quite hard at first. It was a change for her. Suddenly you're moving away from mum and it was new to staff as well.
I was dying to have her back for a weekend or a night, and it took about 6 weeks. And then she relented and she said she'd come home and spend the night here.
Got it?
Anyone, once you're settled and you've got all your things around you, she must be so proud of herself, you know.
Support people need is different for each person. It's important to choose the care that is right for you.
Kevin moving first, then Katie, then me last.
They have a support tenant who lives with them, who oversees their care.
In return for having our rent paid, we just have to look after Catherine, the tenants that are here, and make sure that they're, everything that they would need is done.
Her role is as much defined by her relationship with the girls.
We have to be here every night and help them in the mornings.
What, love? She used to cooking stuff, do the washing stuff, do the jobs.
And she does our hair.
It's like having two friends, two flatmates in the house. It's not difficult at all. I have 3 support workers that come in during the week that help me.
Sometimes she goes out Friday night or Saturday night.
Yeah,
or she goes away and we had Marie's staying.
Because Cinnamon is, I think it's called Matrix Street, I think it's still the same, she needs total care. It's real support, moral support, educational support. It's a big job.
I hope that's okay.
Her care manager obviously chose the particular company that would be supplying the support workers. Well, we decided to have Cinnamon on the interview panel, and she asked a few questions with her communication aids.
I hope one day Mum and I are going to share a dog. So we're hoping you'd like animals.
We lost people. So we had to out-advertise again, and we didn't get the right sort of person. Now she's left with one carer, Maria, that she chose.
Are you ready?
And the rest she hasn't chosen. They're all agency and bank workers. And she's constantly got different people coming and going. Some are absolutely excellent, but some are just doing a shift, and we don't want that, not in independent living.
About Jinder gets support from his family.
It wasn't easy at all for him. He never even slept one night on his own. So we had to sort of slowly get him used to staying there.
My brothers and sisters, they used to stay with me here, and that's how I how to know the place.
It took him about 2 or 3 months before he could get used to staying there on his own. He's quite used to it now. I should have grinded these, but it doesn't really matter. We just put them in like this.
Okay. My mum helps me pay the bills.
And a little bit of that ginger.
A little bit of
Yeah.
ginger. I make myself lunch and things like that. When I want something to eat, I buy roast chicken or something. My mum she makes a lot of Indian food in Sussex Road, and I go there to eat my dinner.
Living independently sometimes means learning new skills to look after yourself.
I do my own washing.
I do downstairs.
I do my drawers, like wash the floors, chefing mats.
I do upstairs. I do the toilets and our own personal washing.
They have become a lot more independent. Like, you know, they can go down and do their own shopping now, and they can cook their own meals.
When we go food shopping, we buy. Sometimes we buy Diet Coke. This kid always likes Diet Coke.
I have some bread and some cereal, salted chicken, get some stuff with some bacon for salmon.
If Katie goes out and do our stuff like that, read watches or bit bins on toes.
No, I know how to do that.
Yeah, we know how to do that.
I knew he'd be able to manage, because so many things people said to me and told me that he won't be able to do, I really didn't take notice of. Sit down first. Sit. Good boy, good boy. Do you want to go out with Raja? Even taking his dog out for a walk, first of all, we were afraid that he's, going to find it difficult.
Come on.
Anything can happen, so we have to trust him. We have to let him go.
My dog is Tyson. He's a Staffordshire Pit Bull Terrier.
He was told right from the beginning that there are no pets allowed. So he had to choose between his dog and home.
I always go to my parents' house and stuff, and I look after him there. If I was allowed to bring Tyson here, it would be even better for me.
All the people in the video do lots of things in their spare time.
We go out, like, going out for a meal.
Yeah.
And that.
If they want to have friends over or if they want to have a party, then that's their choice. We have a spare room, so we often have like 2 friends on the weekend as well.
We go to class on Saturday mornings. I used to get on the bus as well.
Susie has started work with a hairdresser.
So what's your favourite job then, Susie?
This one.
This one? Not brushing it through?
Yeah, both.
Yeah, both.
I like it here because I need something to change. Someone found it in the newspaper for me.
Gentler than I am, isn't she, Audrey?
This is my first time.
Okay. Go and take the hair out of the brush, put it in the bin over there.
She still goes to her day centre, so she's still with where mostly her friends are. And her friends are quite local, they're all sort of round the corner, able to come and visit, come to tea. She still does her Thursday club, she goes to Reading, she does her art class.
Which one do you want to do today? Finish off today?
She was at college and someone actually put a paintbrush in her hand and she started doing these paintings. And then we were introduced to Tessa, who said she would help Cinnamon progress.
We've been doing this for about 4 years, haven't we, Sin? I think this is from real life, but they're a bit thicker. I think the brushes were thicker, but also Cindy hadn't got some control. This is a natural stroke of Cindy to do that, so anything else, anything going the other way is actually an achievement for Cindy, and she's really worked hard on it. You changed your colour yet?
The physical and the mental are very difficult to go together with Cinnamon, so that it's very hard for her to move anything. We never thought she actually had any control over her eyes. And she does her blinking, and she does 1 for yes and 2 for no.
Green? Red? Was that red? Red, right.
It's near enough for me to go to martial arts in West Acton. Most of my friends are from Taekwondo. This gold medal was dedication and hard work. It's been nearly 8 years since I've been doing martial arts, and I feel it's really helped me a lot with my self-defense and relaxation, self-discipline and everything. And now I'm a 2nd dan black belt, and I want to become a future instructor.
We put the speakerphone on, and so everyone can hear the conversation. If you want a quiet conversation, we turn the speakerphone off and we have a little chat between us. And I do spend 1 weekend a month with her, where I take on her total care. So we have a one-to-one thing for that whole weekend, and I think that's really nice, and I think she enjoys that.
We're able to, I think, to take it a step at a time, and she's actually on a learning curve towards greater independence.
I usually see her for Wednesday sometimes, but I just see her on Sundays for supper.
A lot of parents with children with learning difficulties have a great deal of guilt. We never feel we've done enough. We always think we could do more. And I just have this kind of constant, somewhere deep inside of me, this feeling that I should be looking after her. And what eases it is the fact that Catherine's happy. I think that parents owe it to their children to help them become independent, because the biggest nightmare for me would be for Catherine to be left after one or the other of my husband and I die, and for her to lose her home at the same time as she loses her parents.
Mum's not used to it yet because she's always crying, and that, Mum, it's my choice, it's my life, don't cry for me. I'm grown up now.
Hi Mum, it's me.
I've got my own personal mobile phone.
To your daughter. Sometimes I phone Mum and or call my friends, whoever, like my fiance, my friend Mary. If I get any emergencies, we had to call 999. Like for emergencies really, but I'm glad I got it.
A few months ago, I was asked to do a workshop. And I think they looked at me and thought, my goodness, crazy woman, letting this daughter go out on her own on a limb, But I think, Cinnamon has a right to take all those risks. It's a learning process, experience. Her character's coming out, her attitude to letting people know what she wants.
Relax again.
I was her voice. We were just in tune that she didn't have to do an awful lot.
I think it is.
But of course now she has to work a bit harder at that, which is good.
I've become very independent now. Me and my brother, Theo Winder, we are going to paint this flat. We're going to make it look very nice.
It's a very nice house, it is. You have more freedom.
Feel safe, really.
I'm much independent than I used to be.
I like to move. It's a really nice house.
I like living here. Here it's more important because I can do whatever I want to. That's what this video is.
Well, she doesn't want to come home. I guess she must be happy. Oh.